Hello, my name's Bill, and I want to make a video on drugs. Starts with I want. I want something to come to me. I want more money. I want more power. I want a new car. I want a new refrigerator. I want to learn how to play the piano. I want something to come to me. The other I want is I want something to go away, like pain, cancer, legal problems. There's all kinds of I want them to go aways. So that's what life seems to be. It seems to be I want. Either I want it to come to me or I want it to leave me. So the first thing I want to talk about is the labels. Okay, so here's a lady that works at a desk, and she's somewhere at an arts and crafts fair, and she sees this turquoise and silver pen. She says, oh, that's pretty. I want it. So she buys, $150 or so, whatever the fancy pen cost. And a month later, she loses it. Now, the grieving process is for I like this pen. The grieving process is pretty short. And she goes on with her life. And so here's a guy. He really likes his dog. They go hunting together, and he rides in the pickup truck with him. His good friend, and the dog dies. Well, again, it's I want it back. The lady wanted the pen back. He wants his dog back, but can't have him back. But the grieving process for the dog will be a little greater. So the I want the pen back or I want the dog back, they're both I want them back. The feeling is the same. I miss it. I want it back, but they can't have it back. But the I really like the dog is a more intense, but the feeling is the same. But as the intensity level changes, from the pen was I like, the dog is I really like. The I want it back is the same. As the intensity changes, we change the label. So the pen was I like, the dog is I really like. So as the intensity changes, the label changes. Okay, here's a lady with a 3-year-old child. She loves this child, and the child dies. Okay, the I want it back, the pen, the dog, and the child. The feeling is the same, the intensity changes. So as the intensity changes, we change the label. So now for that label, we use the word love. The feeling's the same, the intensity changes, we change the label. Okay, the next higher intensity label is drugs. I want it back. If you try to quit, the I want it back is even stronger. All four of these things are I want it back. But the problem with the drugs is you can have it back. Just go to your local dealer. So that's the strongest label, but they're all I want it back, and the intensity changes, so the label changes. Okay, a couple little pieces of fact. Of the drug users, 3% recover and get off of drugs. Drugs will destroy your life, and only 3% actually ever get off of drugs and stay off it. In the United States, 34,000 die from drug overdose every year. So if you're somewhere and somebody has some sort of drug, says, do you want to try this? And you say no. If they say, what's the matter? Are you chicken? A good response is, no, I'm intelligent. You're stupid. You're going to pay for your drug use because you are going to get addicted. I suppose there's some who don't, but the vast majority get addicted, and you're going to pay. You're going to pay with pain because it will destroy your life. You pay in pain. You lose your family, your friends. You won't care about them anymore. You get tunnel vision. You can't see anything. Pursuit of the drug, pursuit of the drug, pursuit of the drug. That's all that will be left in your life. It's time to go to work. So you can either go to work or you can go try to find some more drugs and you can't be 8 hours without your drug. So you don't go to work, so you lose your job. you lose your job, and then you have to figure out how to get it, how to get more. If your brother's having a birthday party and they invite you and there's going to be volleyball and barbecue, if you have to choose between pursuit of the drug and going to the party, you will choose pursuit of the drug, because the drug will become the most important thing in your life, and there will be nothing left in your life except pursuit of the drug. And then after you've lost your job and your family, because the only thing you care about is drugs, males will generally turn to theft, females generally turn to prostitution to try to pay for it. You'll wind up sleeping under freeways trying to figure out more ways to get the drug and everything else. Okay, half the people in prison are there because drugs were involved, either the pursuit of the drug or selling the drug. It's just such a horrible way to destroy your life, because nothing else will matter to you. Before you choose to do drugs, ask yourself this question. There's a good question to ask yourself. Why do people say no? It will destroy your life and it's addictive. Go to a church and ask some of the adults there, the clergy, I guess it is. They'll all tell you the same thing. No, it's addictive and will destroy your life. You're too young to make these type of decisions, so try to ask some other one. Ask your teachers, is it okay to do drugs? They're all going to tell you, no, it's addictive and will destroy your life. Ask the police, they'll tell you the same. Go to the fire station, ask the adults there. They'll all tell you the same. And before you try to make the decision to do it, ask some of the adults, is it okay to do drugs? They'll all say, no, it's addictive and will destroy your life, and you're going to pay for it with pain, because there will be nothing left. You won't care about family, friends, anything else. Nothing else will matter in your life. Okay, I want to talk about change and making good decisions. I was dating this lady. We've been dating for several years. Nice lady. And about every 10 weeks, she'd take a 4-day weekend and she said, I'm going to cruise here, go to the cruise there. So after a couple of years, and we'd see each other like twice a week, there was no commitment. I said, are you seeing another person? And she flat out said yes. She's an honest lady. So the next time it happened, I went to sleep and my eyes and get wet because I was in love. And she got hurt the time before me, and she even told me, and she's going to keep me emotionally at a distance. So my eyes would get wet, and I'd say, is this a good way for me to be? And I made the decision, no. It's bad for me, bad for a relationship. So I get out of bed, and I go into the living room, and I start doing jumping jacks. I'm happy for her. She's having fun. And I do that for 10 minutes, get back in bed, and my eyes start getting wet, on jealousy, I presume. I'd get up and do it again. I refuse to feel this way. And so I'd do it again. And every time she'd leave and I'd be in bed and my eyes start getting wet, I'd get up and no, I refuse to feel this way. And I'd start singing and dancing and doing the can dancing and jumping jacks and push-ups. I refuse to feel this way. It's bad for me. It's bad for our relationship. We made no commitment. So this went on for a couple of her visits, and it actually finally worked. After about 3 of her visits, and I was laying in bed, said she's out with somebody else, and I actually got happy. I actually changed me. I refuse to feel this way. It's a good decision for me to do this, and I made the correct decision. So before you make the decision about the drugs, ask people who have done it. You can even go to an AA meeting and ask people there what it's like to be on drugs. Seek information. Like I say, go to an AA meeting, Alcoholics Anonymous, and ask them. The ones that are trying to get off it, and only 3% do, they'll all tell you the same thing. It is hell. It won't let up. It's the tunnel vision, and it destroys your life. And your whole life will be the pursuit of the drug, and trying to get off them is hell. So 3% recovery, 34% die. Your life, you will just have no life left other than the pursuit of the drug. It's extremely powerful and extremely addictive. Anyway, that's my little bitty video. Thank you.